we are here.
Hey.
Welcome all to the Random Ash. Again, we have the Ape Herf, my man Sal. We got Mr. Zino and myself, Martin from Broncano Cigars. So hopefully we're streaming live on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm gonna let these guys go through a quick recap real quick, then we'll get on with the today's topic. So whichever one of you guys want to take it away.
Yeah, so recap episode 1, successful launch. I think it was appropriately titled, Let Me Reintroduce Myself. A lot of you already know us from the Instagram, all separate individually, and here we are coming together. So it was a good first. We smoked the Sir Louis Cigars Pussy Magnet in the Emerald. Phenomenal smoke, phenomenal blend. Shout out to Zino for putting us onto that and selecting the first opener. But we touched on quite a few things there. We had a good time. Definitely had some hot takes. Definitely not gonna step in that again. But it was good. It was good. Anything that I may have missed on that, Zino?
Yeah, lessons was fun. It was pretty long. I'm obviously not home because I wanted to watch the games, be selfish and shit. So I'm actually at fucking cigar shop in the back. So if my audio sounds like shit, let me know so I can move.
It sounds like shit.
Straight up donkey shit.
All right, well, listen, we're gonna wing it. Like, what the fuck? It's episode number 2. Like, give me a break.
Trying to figure out what lounge you're in because they just introduced. They just introduced Diamond to the stage. I'm just saying, dog.
All right, coming up next, up top we got Diamond, Sapphire on stage 2. We got Emerald on stage 1, and bringing up, it is Jasmine. Her name is her real name.
Yo, the fact that you mentioned 3 different stages, dog.
Hey man, if you're going to that joint, you know you got to make sure, Anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. So just to get started today, I think Sal and Ian recap from our last go around that we had. Today, I guess we're going to talk about rituals and some of the accessories that's a must-have. I personally, I don't have any rituals. I just light and smoke. But I mean, it may be some of the quirks that I may have. I don't know between Sal and Ian or Ape Herf and Mr. Zino, who has the biggest accessory addiction. But we'll find out by the end of this show here.
That's something that can get out of control real fast. I definitely have a somewhat of a collection, but then if we, going back to the recap, Zeno's got 18, 20 plus, so I'm sure he's collected some of the accessories along his journey. But we're definitely going to touch on it. As far as a ritual goes, I think every individual is different, every situation is different, and every environment's different for the ritual. But we'll definitely break it down, get into a couple of different scenarios, because sometimes, like you're saying, you just cut light and that's it. And there's definitely a place for that, like for me, and, not to just jump straight into it. It's just like, if I know for a fact, hey, I'm going to be grilling or something like that, I'm not going to really take my time, but I'm also not going to be smoking nothing super expensive, because if I put it down, it goes out, or if I got to stomp on it and trash it, I'm not going to feel bad about it. But there's a time and place. So we're definitely getting into rituals, and then the abundance of accessories that you collect along with your journey is just insane, and you find what you like, so we'll get into it.
Yep. So I think we need to talk about what we're going to smoke tonight. And that is the Silver Toro, made by yours truly, Broncano Cigars. Actually, just want to give you a close-up of it right here. That's what the band looks like. It's our Silver Toro band. The band was designed to look like a championship belt. So if you go to the website, you probably can get a closer look at it. If you go to the website, you probably can get a closer look at what the band actually looks like. So that's where we're going to smoke. So you want to go over what's inside of it? You just got that great enunciation.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I have it pulled up. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
So just so you folks know, this cigar was actually modeled after our 20-year age cigar that we had, the one that received Whiskey Network Cigar of the Year.
That was the vintage, right?
Correct. Yeah. So it has some of the same nuances. Ecuadorian Habano binder, the San Andreas wrapper, the Corojo, I think 98, and the Creole. Can't even say it. I mean,
Here we go. Here we
ahead,
go.
man. Back me up.
The bullshit never fails, yo.
Bro, never. We're gonna get you on fucking Rosetta Stone, Doug. But
appreciate
but the silver's makeup. So on the wrapper, it's rocking a San Andres wrapper. Again, he touched on the binder is the Ecuadorian Habano, and then the filler is going to be the Dominican Criollo 98 and the Dominican Corojo. So super solid. I'm glad we're revisiting this because when you sent me that first one, I was sitting in the same very garage multitasking. I think I was in a couple of my work meetings, and I literally stopped and I had to shoot like a short, and then immediately was like messaging you like, bro, what is this? Like this hit my pilot like, whoa.
Yeah. So for me on the cold draw right now, I do get some. I know everybody said they get espresso for the cold draw, but I'm getting like dried fruit.
Same. So on the cold draw, because I hit it with a flat cup, and I'm treating you proper. I'm soft flaming it, but yeah, on the cold draw, I did get that dried fruit note. Definitely like a darker fruit, maybe like a dark cherry. There was some chocolate, some espresso. So you get those traditionals from the cold draw, which is nice when you actually get, put a flame to it, you warm it up, when you get those same flavors.
Yeah, and I toasted it lightly, just so I don't get like that charred taste in there. So I just kept the flame away from it a little bit, just lightly touching it.
Yep. Which I've noticed too. It started out as a project for me, because I started out probably like 99% of everybody with the jet flame lighter, and toasting it. And it definitely wasn't bad. You can definitely over toast. It took me a little bit to kind of learn the difference of when you're over toasting it and when you're toasting it correctly. And it was actually something small from Michael Herklotz. He uses a flame lighter, he toasts his, and he calls what I'm kind of dubbing the gentleman shake. So he'll toast it up real nice, and then he'll actually give it 2 shakes to kind of get a little ambient air in there to cool it down. And then from there, hand it to whoever he's smoking, and then, touch it up from there, which really didn't really need it. But to touch on first light, bro, and these have been aged a year, right?
So these were finished up, about a year to date. So there's actually two different batches, because initially we started off with a smaller batch. So one batch, then I decided to order more in the middle of the aging process. So this particular batch here is actually aged just about a year. Then I have another batch that's actually been aged about a year and 4 months. So I think it's moved out from the original time frame when I first initially created the cigar. From when I first got these cigars in stock, so that which was in January. So it actually, to me, it actually smoothed out a bit. Even though this is a medium to full, but I get more or less a medium feel out of this every single time.
Yeah. So definitely I'm recalling the first. I remember there being a significant, a touch of pepper on it, and it's definitely smoothed out with that aged year right off the bat, and it's complex right up front. You're getting a little bit of everything. You're still getting that dried dark fruit note up front on the light, which is kind of hard to do. You can get on the cold draw, and once you warm it up, it oh, okay. I need some cigars, man. Once you get it warmed up, it either doesn't come in until later, but right off first draw, it's very smooth. The complexity is there. You're getting the, I'm getting more, not so much of an espresso, because espresso can be a little bit bitter. It's more of like a smooth, dark roasted coffee on this particular one. The cocoa, it's just smooth. Right. And I can definitely tell the difference. So that age definitely did something to it, which would be interesting on the other ones that are a year and a half. And just for those listening, it's a year aged after it's rolled, wrapper and everything, and sitting.
So for the tobaccos that we use in this particular blend, they've been aged at least 3 years before we actually created the cigar. So the tobacco itself is not like it's fresh tobacco. They've been at least aged at least 3 years on that. But with that being said, like for the San Andreas, the wrapper itself, I mean, that was obviously aged a lot longer than everything else, but the minimum is actually 3 years on that. And back to your point, as far as you said, you get that dark roast coffee on that first initial, the first initial pulls. That I'm getting the exact same. And I have had some people say that they actually get leather, but as of right now, no, it's just basically that dark espresso.
It's smooth, man. It's definitely smooth. Comparing it to the first. We'll get into it though. We just started, bro. We just started. Don't get too excited. I'm not trying to blow all this kind of smoke up your ass. We got plenty of time. Man. We got plenty of time. I got to keep it 100, no matter who.
Oh, absolutely.
Who it came from. Right, Zino?
You already know I get down. If some shit is trash, I'm gonna let you know. Fuck it.
It's early on, man. But
listen, you ain't want to hear that. You ain't want to hear me say it's trash. You shouldn't have came out with that shit.
There you go.
Should have left that shit in your humidor at home.
Put it back in for another year.
Got it.
Oh shit! Somebody has some time on their hands today.
This weekend, I had some time on my hand. I had to get the proper sound effects.
You got to keep that. Got him. That got him's hilarious, bro.
And this one right here, we got to keep.
Got me doing this fucking. Can't sit in the seat I wanted to sit in. This got me in this old. I look like I'm in the master's house. All these white men looking at me. Pictures on the wall.
I mean, you got to say it with your chest.
Straight up. Those walls look velvet.
Yo, I don't know. This is like
you are in New England.
What's that supposed to mean?
Man, some history Colonial? Up there.
It ain't like Wisconsin was coming to set us free.
Damn. Oh, yeah, boo that, man. That shit was facts, dog.
Nah, man. I was trying to watch the game. I mean, there's a big ass TV in here, but it's like, you know how it is. You got those high-end private clubs. You had to be of a certain status to get in. It's one of those places, so it's still got that kind of decor to it. But I don't know how they let my ass in here, but whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. They know you in there?
Yo, tranquilo, papi.
I was just saying, they know you up in there?
That's funny.
Oh, man, so I'm plugged in.
So are you? So for your initial draw on that, Zino, how are you coming along?
Construction's good. I mean, it's been in the dry box for like a little over a week, so you know it was gonna be good tonight. I'm getting the same thing you guys are getting. Dried fruit. Starting to build into the pepper. No, excuse me. I won't ever say that word. Cocoa. I definitely got this espresso. Almost like what's that chocolate that chocolate that Hendrick be eating all the time?
Like dark chocolate?
Bro, not nah, it's some special kind of chocolate. It's like Norwegian. Hunter had brought it in the summer, but it reminds me of that type of chocolate. Like it's really, really rich. That's what I'm getting into right now. Heavy with that. So
oh, nothing. I know Hershey's, dog.
Bro, ain't got no Hershey's.
I know Hershey's. I know Dove.
Nah, this is like it's like Dutch. Like they had to import it in. It's crazy. They go crazy for it at the factory. Hunter had brought it in. It's like doesn't have like it has like 3 ingredients in it or something crazy.
I mean, at least you know there ain't no bullshit in it if it's 3 ingredients.
No, it's legit. Like it's probably the best chocolate I've ever had. No exaggeration. It's crazy. But it's expensive too. Like everybody goes crazy for that Dubai chocolate. This shit.
Yo, I didn't know nothing about that until we took a little family trip to the ice cream shop locally around the corner, and they were advertising something for Dubai chocolate. But damn, it was like $15 for like 2 scoops.
Yeah.
I don't know what does it come with royalty or something? Like if I ate it,
it's crazy, yo. Like
does it come with some
probably some bullshit like TikTok?
You know, honest marketing at its finest, but shit, if it comes with some Opus X Dubai's, I'll buy it.
Opus X Dubai.
You better slip a couple $100 bills in there.
Shit. Might have to go rob a bank real quick. So far it's doing good. Brancano, we'll see how it does with the remainder of the show. I'll keep you posted.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. But to get on to the topic, you know, we're going with rituals and accessories. So I think we can start with rituals, and then that's going to kind of naturally lead into the accessories. And for me, I know I said that there's a time and place depending on your environment. Like Zino's at a high-end lounge right now. So, you know, he's going to take his time. He's going to make his pick. He's going to make sure he's got the right cut. He's going to treat it nice like a sweet little lady on dinner night, maybe soft flame it a little bit. He might talk to it, you know, but I'm the same way. So, you know, depending on the time of day, if I'm going to chill, I've got time, you know, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to pick me out a nice one. I'm going to line up the cut right. Obviously, I'm going to decide on the cut. We get into that because that's completely subjective as well. That's personal. And then just kind of setting up your environment. You know what I mean? Whether it's a lounge or it's at home, you got your time. You can go uninterrupted. It brings more to the experience. So whatever you define as a ritual, it could be anything. You know, Martin, you grab, cut, light, that's your thing.
Right.
Times, it's not always like that.
And for the most part, I usually do the exact same thing. I don't necessarily know if it's necessary or a ritual, but I always either I'm doing a straight cut. I got this years ago from Wooden Indian. It's like a straight cut, cuts it perfect for me. About a dime size.
Fucking brand owners don't even have nice shit.
Where it goes. So it cut it.
They brand the Vertigos. They go to Vertigo. They get the $5 Vertigo. They put the brand on it. I mean, but if the blade is sharp, you got the backing, so you can't overcut it. It's almost dummy proof. But you are kind of limited to you are kind of limited to, you know, your traditional brown caps. You know, you can do a box press with it, but then if you get into like the 109 tip or the belly cosos, that ain't working.
Sure, dude.
Yeah. And for me, for myself personally,
really?
For myself personally,
I cut my ambassadors on an angle with a perfect cut.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have a backing plate on it.
Yeah, it's a perfect cut.
What?
Yeah. I think I got it in my pocket.
But yeah,
Hold up.
for me,
Oh.
since I don't smoke box press at all, I mean, this actually works out perfect.
The back on it.
Damn, no shit. That's fancy shit.
It's
I
a
like it.
cheap
All
little,
right.
cheap little. I don't say the price, but it was cheap.
It was cheap, but you won't say the price?
No, man. Because what's cheap to me might not be cheap to somebody else. I don't want to offend nobody. Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
fuck it. I
you
don't
know.
care. It was like $40. I don't give a shit. It was metal.
That's pretty fair. That's
Yeah,
pretty fair.
it's not bad. I mean, I've had it for a couple years, so it's done its job. But
Yeah, that's probably still going, right?
if we talking about rituals, the one thing I fucking hate is fucking guys licking their fucking cigar and then fucking cutting it when they're in a lounge. Like, if you want to suck something, go home, stay at home with that bullshit. When you come to a lounge, bro, stop doing that, yo. It's disgusting.
You all right though. You all right.
Bro, it's crazy.
But you also get the argument like I'm using my own shit. What does it matter?
They don't, though. That's the thing about it.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, exactly my point. That's why I make
Hell
sure I
no.
bring my shit everywhere. I don't trust nobody, yo. And I'm a germaphobe. Like, you dudes is disgusting. So I bring my own shit. But
Yeah, see,
I've seen dudes in the shop like go to work on a whole cigar and then go use the house cutters.
He said go to work.
Like, go to work, yo. Like,
Yo,
like if they believe $20 is $20.
yeah.
Then you got to ask them this question.
Yo, he said go to work. Now, here's the thing. We watch him go to work. You watch him cut the cigar. Do you watch the next person to use that cutter?
Yes.
Damn.
And if they're an asshole, I let them use it.
There you go.
If there's somebody new or something like that, I'll be like, yo, bro, chill. Like, here's a cutter.
Look at that burn line.
Looks crooked as shit to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, he's taking his time this week. Look at him. He's letting it build.
Well, I did a V cut this week. I mean, I kind of damaged
There you
it.
go. There you go. I'm gonna let mine do its thing. We got a little bit of a wave.
I already asked it because I didn't want to wear it, but I was at the same point as you guys before I took it off.
So for me, like one of the accessories that I do have, I know we're talking about rituals, but since I have the V cut, I picked this up at Amazon. It's a pretty nice V cutter. My only issue with it doesn't cut as deep, but it actually it actually works pretty real.
Which is nice though. I've got one that I picked up from Corona when I was actually in Florida. I went down to one of the Corona lounges and it came with one. That thing is, when they say deep V cut, is a damn deep V cut. I almost don't even like it because it takes a lot off. But the same as you, let me see. Well, she's chuckling.
Yeah, listen, man.
What you hear, Doug?
Y'all be talking about us Northeast guys, but like when y'all say certain shit, man, my Northeast humor kicks in, bro. So it's not that I'm being immature or ignorant right now. It's just that's what we appreciate in humor when you guys say certain things like that. So I'm gonna laugh throughout this whole episode, probably. I'm just forewarning you right now.
Hey, it's all good.
But I got the same V cutter that Martin has. I don't use it. I hate it actually.
What up, Sid? So
I don't have no ritual. Obviously, got a cold draw, especially if it's something new. I do that with every new cigar.
Do you smell a foot? I know.
Yes, not the wrapper though.
Hey, but he smells feet though, Doug.
Oh, here we go. See what I mean?
Yeah.
brother try to have a serious moment, can't even do that on his own show. Like, this is crazy.
No, I got I'm on a quest because you got me with that jaw on episode 1.
Yo, that's Martin's fault for letting you slide.
Hey, I wasn't
See,
gonna
y'all
let
be
you slide
having.
over
I know
here.
what it is, yo. Y'all got like a separate little chat with yourselves, and y'all be like, "Yo, we gonna make sure that we just anything we say that's on borderline, we just gonna try and just rush through it, so Ian don't get to it." I know what y'all had because he got to me. I thought I said something that was very mellow and mild. He was already jumping over, hitting your little sound buttons and all that on me. You said something that was crazy.
He's
He
got
just
the
let it
trigger
go,
fingers
like,
right now.
"Oh yeah."
You got trigger fingers right now.
Yeah, for me, I get it. It's the Northeast thing. He's picking on me, just like he tried to come at me.
Not at all. This is what you get.
Hey, Wisconsin.
Sorry, I got something for you coming next week. Don't worry.
Oh shit.
Oh, pause.
Nah. I'm gonna cut you off, dog. I'm gonna cut you off. But I got a few different V cutters, and they come on these all-in-one lighters. I'm sure they've reached out. This one's pretty mild. This one's pretty mild. Same thing. What I do like is the spring-loaded V cutters. I just think I think it's kind of cool as shit. You hit that little spring load option, it pops up, especially when you're in a lounge. Everybody's like, "Ooh, what's that?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Ooh, fuck was that?"
Those
Those are
not
cool.
crazy anymore. I used to go crazy with accessories. I kind of toned it down. I realized how stupid it was because buy expensive ass lighters and they stop working. Cutter will break. Or you forget about it. Like I've probably lost hundreds of dollars worth of accessories over the years. Right?
Lighters, like when you go travel through the airport, sometimes you forget they're in your backpack. I've thrown away plenty like stellar lighters on my way through the airport where I unknowingly packed it in there. You can put it in your actual luggage, but as far as carry-on, man, they stop all that. Oh yeah, it happens to me a lot. But far as what I noticed when I was in the Dominican Republic, I was hanging out with this guy, and not necessarily hanging out. He was taking me to the factory, I should say. But we're actually smoking cigars, and he got ready to light a cigar. And what he actually did was take his thumbnail and pop off the cap. And he's like, "Man, I don't use no freaking cutter." I was like, "Okay." It's just something new to me. And from that point forward, I'm not really pressed to have a cutter, depending on if it's obviously if it's a cigar with a cap like this or what we have right here. I mean, it's more beneficial to use your thumbnail. But there's been times when I've been in a bind and I didn't have a cutter, or somebody gave me a cigar and I just went ahead and took the cap off, and I still had an amazing experience with the cigar by using my thumb. So, I mean, maybe in the future, I probably will not have a cutter in the house. Who knows?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of the blenders out there that are at the factories when they're testing, they not carrying around a cutter.
Nobody uses a cutter in a factory.
No,
I mean, honestly, there's really no need to. All you need to do is just peel off the cap. That's it.
Or they can just have the cigar without the cap on it, right? If they're rolling it, they're smoking something fresh, trying to test out what the anticipated flavor of the blend. But for me, I have situations where I have received a blend and it tastes good. In DR, it's amazing blend. Like, wow, this is what I want. 2 months later, they send me the samples. I'm like, what is this? It's straight bookie trash. So, I mean, that happened to me recently, and we had to redo the entire blend. I mean, I thought I had the blend at the hotel in DR, and I brought one home, but it tasted just like a Snickers. It was just a tasty treat. Then I received the samples from DHL about a month, 2 months later, and it did not hit the mark. It was bitter, was not quite what I expected. So I mean, that happened. I think that happens more than not.
I'm sure, and I think the same thing goes for lighters. The same how it goes for cutters. I think a lot of them are running around with the same shit I run around with. Well, big lighter. You don't need nothing fancy. You get a pack of 5 from Walmart for like $3.
Well, some of the cigar nerds may be upset about the big because it uses different type of butane in there.
I can't use it.
Gonna taste it.
I taste lighter fuel every time I use the.
Are you for real?
I'm dead serious. I can't do it. I've tried.
I'm gonna buy an expensive ass lighter and see if I can taste the difference.
I can't taste. Every time I've lit a cigar with a big, I taste the lighter fluid.
That's wild.
Yeah, can't do it. I mean, obviously, if I'm in a bind and I need fire, like we just gonna have to deal with it. But if I have a choice,
The first time I used one, I was actually at a casino because I didn't intend on smoking, and then I was like, "Fuck, all right." I walked in there, bought a big, and I was like, "Oh, works just as good."
yeah.
But maybe I'll get one of them fancy ass ones. Bing, one of the bing, those pingers.
You gotta have at least one.
I don't know.
It's a waste of money. Don't get me wrong, it's a waste of fucking money. Like even this fucking Eli blue lighter I got, like it's a waste of fucking money. But I wanted
that
to shoot. It was cool.
Get
like
get that Timu version.
Yeah, so this is something that's a must-have for your boy. You know what that is?
Nah.
Fucking Merce.
Merce.
What is that?
So I know some people they like to use pipes, but I put this on the end, especially when it's a something.
What the fuck is that?
You don't want to nub it, the cigar tastes so good, you don't want to put it down. Just put this right on the end here. Still get that great. This way you don't burn your fingers. It still gives it a perfect pull on here. Actually, I'm gonna drop this ash.
That's part of the experience to burn your shit.
Nah.
How you gonna know if it burns cool or not when you nub it though?
Well, it's burning hot. I mean, especially with a 6x50. I mean, this actually worked out. I had this thing for about 2 years. Mike from Boveda, he put me onto this at TPE. Yeah, he used it faithfully.
I mean, I guess I can see the purpose of it. I probably would never buy something like that.
Comes with a cool kit. Get other caps in here. Got a cleaning accessory. I should do an unboxing on this. Look at that. I mean, it gives you a nice little cloth. I don't know what that cloth is for, but it's in there. Look at that. Even says,
just give me a clip for the end. That's it.
Yeah. Just give me something. I usually
even comes in a nice cool carrying case. Look at that, man.
That's just another thing to
I
put
almost
in your
slipped
pocket,
up and said I almost slipped up and said something for us to get canceled.
A
little pouch.
Text it to me.
You already know where we're going. We already had this conversation.
Man, this thing is. Hey, man, those are the only accessories that I have. I don't have anything else. That's it.
You keep it simple. I mean, there's really nothing to it. A cutter, you need something to cut. We've already kind of ruled you really don't. You need fire, whatever that is.
Yep. I do have the scissor cutter, but that thing I got it from Temu for back when Temu was hot. You can get like 12 things for like 15 cents. I ordered a whole bunch of. You had to spin the wheel. I ordered a whole a lot of cigar accessories with that, man. $5. And this was like 3 Christmases ago, man. I was just buying stuff for people off of Temu for Christmas, getting my prizes for the cigar. But yeah, it's kind of stiff there. But I didn't mean to cut you off, Sal. But yeah, it was kind of stiff there. But it looks pretty cool, like with pictures and everything. But as far as function, it doesn't function that great.
It's probably not sharp.
That's exactly what it is.
I was gonna say, because you getting it off of Temu, they're like, "Oh, here's the general design, but we're not gonna sharpen it for you guys."
Here, let me grab it. 2 seconds.
Somebody stole Martin some painted fucking branches and shit. Said they would. Fucking wonder why they don't cut.
Shoot, you over there trying to light a cigar with a flint. Nah, but they all accessories kind of start blurring together. You got your different versions of a flat cutter. You got the single guillotine versus, your double blade guillotine. You got your V cuts, your punches, which honestly, I don't really mess with punches too much. I think I've used it on like the 660s a couple of times, but I always end up just clipping just a very little off for whatever reason. I'm just not a fan.
I do like the baller. I have a baller from Cigar Medics. I do like that.
I think it does look pretty dope. What's up, Peter? Peter's in the chat.
Peter.
That shit looks like it's on Temu. That shit looks like look,
Bro,
I
what
ain't
the
gonna
fuck
say
is
it.
that?
Look, I'm on the same page as Zino. We about to get canceled. You need to take that off screen, dog.
Bro,
Nah,
that ain't no
hell
fucking
no.
scissors. You gotta. What's the shit the dude had from fucking Fantastic Four? They were trying to open the portals with.
It's hilarious.
Mm-mm. Yo, if there was a definition of some Temu cigar scissors, those is it, dog.
Yeah,
Those
I
is
just
it.
want to let you know. You know, Peter and I'm gonna be clowning you and shit with them cigar scissors in the fucking Discord tonight.
Well, that's fine. I love it. Make sure you say Broncano Cigars had this.
Here we go. Man,
I
don't
thought he
even
was
know
going to
what's-
get some real cigar scissors. You got some bullshit, bro.
It was what, 15 cents, 20 cents on Temu?
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
I mean, everything is made in China.
Yeah, but
Bro,
not
that's
supposed to buy
like a
everything, bro.
sub-country of China. I don't even think that came out of China. They wouldn't put their name on that shit. That's how bad that is. No, but I mean, like I was saying, you know, you got all your different lighters, and then you got your different versions of. You got your soft flames, and then you got your jet flames that go everything from like single to quad torch. And early on in my journey, I was like, oh, that triple looks dope. The quad looks dope. Until you're refilling that thing every fucking 5 cigars, and then you're toasting the shit out of your cigars. So I've got tons of them that are like triple and quads, and they just sit there empty because it uses too much butane. It torches it way too hot. I prefer at most a double. And then I haven't found, but those new ones that are kind of coming out, those the flat flames, those are kind of dope. And supposedly, I don't know the science behind it. It's like a middleman between a jet flame and a soft flame. I don't know that for sure though.
I haven't used mine in years. Couldn't tell you. I stopped using it and just soft flame and then single flame to touch up. That's where I'm at.
Same. As long as there's no wind, soft flame all day.
That's my next purchase. One of those little combos. I have one. I don't really like it though, but I'm gonna get a nice one.
That's soft and a single.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope.
Press the button and it changes. I think that's dope. It looks dope. Functions well.
Actually, is it VSOL that has one? I think it's called the Hubbard.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
You don't like that one?
Yeah.
Damn. Save me 50.
All right, it's not bad. It's $50,
right? I serve a dual function.
Yeah,
I thought it looked good.
It works. It's just I'm like, is there something better than this? Like maybe something that's a little bit more like wind resistant. That's what I'm looking
for. Well, they just dropped the wind resistant. What was it, DuPont? The soft flame wind resistant?
Yeah, I think it is DuPont. Who wants to pay fucking $1,300 for a lighter? I'm not doing that. You know how many cigars that is?
I was gonna say it's gonna come with that price tag, and for people like us, it's like $1,300 on a single lighter that's gonna look cool and perform, or fill my humidor.
Yeah. I'll go to DR and get some more cigars.
Right, fulfill an order, do something.
Yeah, give me the fucking. You better go over there. You need to send Hendrix some chocolate. Push your shit to the front. Oh, you said they're already made, so it's not Hendrix. You wait for your boxes. So
I think he's waiting for bands too.
Yeah, so I should have the bands probably within the next week or so. I need them to Vomitos. Hurry up. Get it over here.
So, like, real question. I know we're on rituals and accessories, but when it comes to things like that, like, hey, I've been waiting X amount of days. Are you able to communicate that to kind of like give them a little urge, like a sense of urgency? Because I know they kind of work on their own Dominican time, just like Puerto Ricans work on Puerto Rican time. We late to everything.
Well, yes and no. I I think it's best to have like a schedule or a calendar, so you can know exactly, if they say 3 months, give it 5 months. So just have your leeway, the anticipated dates that you want your cigars to hit. And 5 months is probably fair enough time. And if there's some factories that they say they can get it done in 2 months, which they probably can, or 3 months, it's just a matter of depending on the size of the batch. Like somebody like myself that's doing small batches is going to get put to the side. Probably get maybe 1 or 2 rollers allocated to it, where you have somebody that's doing 50,000 or 20,000 cigars around the same time frame. They're going to do the fulfill the bigger order first. Even if I was in the pecking order in the beginning, they're going to put those to the side. Like, all right, we can do these at night. It's only a certain amount of number. So yes and no. So you can convey like, hey man, chop chop, but will it do any good? Probably not. I think it's best to have your time frame out there far enough to where you don't run into those problems. On this particular run here, some of this stuff was I've been not necessarily being undecisive, but going back and forth with the box maker to make sure that the color is right, the design is right, because your thoughts that you translate, even if you send these guys a picture, or the actual artwork, they still got to work according to the artwork. And some of these guys, they decided, they'll go off script. And the graphic designer I have, he's in the Dominican Republic. So he does, he works specifically with cigar brands. So he knows exactly, where the everything needs to go as far as the cut and all that on the cigar bands and on the boxes. But the problem is, he may have other projects going on, and I may need an adjustment on this particular portion of it. And that may take 2 to 3 days going back and forth. And we got to think about the language barrier, because, I don't speak Spanish. So I'm using a translate app, and that the Spanish in the translator app is just, I think it's not Dominican Spanish. So
Right.
Some of the stuff is too proper, and the words aren't using those contexts on there. So that's some of the stuff that comes into play. Now, if I had a dedicated graphic designer that worked for Brancano, some of the stuff would be expedited. But even at that, so with the box maker, I sent him over to design, and he, put it on the box the way he wanted. And we had to go back and forth for like 3 days trying to get it correctly. Then from there, because these guys make the box according to the cigar, and you can stop me. So they'll get the cigars from Hendrick or whoever the factory, and they'll customize the box to fit those cigars. Even if it is a 6x52, I guess all 6x52 are not the same because they're cut a different way, rolled a different way. So they go to the factory, make sure it fits. So you got that process as well. So how long does it take from go across town, Tamboril, to go see Hendrick, or when they have time to do this, to go see it? And does Hendrick have time at that time to say, hey, this fits right, looks good? Talk to Martin, I give it okay to go. So, all that process, this last time took about 4 weeks. That's with the box maker, Hendrick, getting the colors right. With the bands itself, dealing with the graphic designer, that took 3 weeks. So there's a lot of, and some of the stuff was poor planning on my part, but it happens. I know next time.
There you go. Real quick, I'm gonna do a check-in on Brancano Silver Toro. Burning nice. Didn't have to correct it. Corrected itself on that wave. I did ash it. But as far as flavor profile, it's pretty consistent. The flavors, at least the tasting notes that I'm getting, they're a little more robust on this. Maybe a tad bit. You had touched on, some get leather. There's maybe just the smallest hint, but it's not off-putting by any means. I'm still getting that. So I still get like a smooth, rich, dark coffee. Again, you're getting the cocoa notes. The spice is there. It wasn't there at the first light up. It was very smooth, but it's just a small, delicate spice that kind of sits on the back of the palate. And then when you retro it, it gives you just enough. It's not stinging, but just enough to know like, hey, there's a little bit of a kick to it. And it's actually really, really nice, bro. So
yeah, Taylor said it really illuminates how much time and care goes into these processes, even just for packaging and branding. Yeah,
100%.
It's a lot of it is a lot of stuff that goes into it, especially if just one person doing everything.
And I think that's one thing they don't know, or if they do, you're a one-man show. You don't have anybody else under you, right?
Correct.
So
And
that's we'll let that one slide.
Hey man, we gotta get you on the dashboard.
Yeah, we need to get a sound clip on him for pause.
Right? I think I can find one, but I like
that
this
button
one
gonna be worn out.
I like this one better.
The one-man show. Not to be confused with Mexican.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. I'm not getting no spice on my retro, which I actually like.
No,
I got more spice in the front of my mouth, but when I go to retro, it just smooths out and goes away, which I like. So it's kind of reversed for me. Which is what put me on to the cigar when I first smoked it. That was like,
you said you get on the front of your mouth, huh?
You notice I didn't say tongue. See? This shit's crazy, though. Listen, you don't want to start, bro, because you already over there with your little pipe nub and shit. I can reverse back and say a whole lot of shit.
He said pipe nub.
You know what I'm
pipe
saying?
nub.
Got your little merch for your little pipe titty. Look at that shit,
bro. If you bust that out, look at that.
I'm gonna have so much DMs to answer and shit. If you keep it up with me, and I wake up, you're gonna be mad, bro. You're gonna be like, "Hey, I need you to cut it back next week."
Nah, man, it's all good, bro. That's what we want. If you're in Vegas, you pull this out, man. Everybody gathers around. I'm like, oh my god, man, what is that?
You know they're gonna be like, oh, he's one of those.
He
must be somebody. Who are you?
They're gonna be asking you what hotel you stay in because they know that's not the party they want to go to.
Like, nah.
I'm gonna tell them I'm staying at the Four Kings.
They're gonna be an answer. Just say no. That's wild though. I didn't know about those. Who told me about those? But they weren't. So what's the material on that one? Is it glass?
No, some type of wood.
Okay, so I've seen wood ones, and then somebody's coming out with like some glass blown ones.
I know Family by Loyalty, Alan, he has a line of these. I don't know the exact material that is made of, but it's some type of tip that's very similar to this.
I mean, there's a market for it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
so
clearly.
He was excited to show that shit off, huh? He
thought we was about to be like, "Oh shit, you got one!"
Right?
He was like, "I got something for tonight. I got something for tonight." And both me and Zino like, "What the fuck is that? What?"
Right? Hey, it's around. It was like the first day of school when you lay your outfits out on the bed. I'm gonna kill him tomorrow.
And he came in with the shit that we was buying at the end of last school year. Like, yo, that's
right.
it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm killing tomorrow.
The shit that went on sale.
I got my South Pole.
Oh shit.
My Stacey Adams tennis shoes.
Yeah, you love some South Pole. Is that a Midwest thing, yo?
I never wore South Pole in my life.
Don't lie, man. You keep saying that. This is the second week you don't mention that South Pole. Like,
I was thinking about y'all generation, y'all age group. So I thought maybe
I don't know. I'm Northeast, bro. I'm an Nietzsche guy. And now I'm old, so I wear polo.
See, the whole time I read it as E Nice.
I agree with your boy Taylor wrote.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
It's the TJ Maxx accessory score. Hell yeah. Dude, my era was like the FUBU, the Tommy. Then we were rocking the K-Swiss for shoes. We had lugs. I was just having this conversation with coworkers the other day, and they were like, "What are K-Swiss?" And I'm like, "Are you for real?" These young cats coming in the corporate office, they're like, K-Swiss? All white.
Hey, what did you
All
rock,
right.
Zeno? Those black Tims, the Chuckers, right? And the
Bro,
nah,
come on.
you know
Don't be
you don't
disrespectful,
you
bro. Don't stop trying to play the Northeast, bro. You see what we wear, bro. Double sole Tims. This ain't the Midwest.
that's
We wearing them single
that's what I
soles,
wore.
bro.
Maybe because I
Yeah,
was
I
hanging around
know.
with
All
DC
y'all
people.
Midwest do wear them single
Nope.
sole Tims. Grow
Nah,
up. Listen, if your Tim bottom ain't two-tone, do not put them shits on, bro.
I had
Tim
the
better
yellow.
have.
I
Listen,
had the yellow Tims. I had the
your
right
soul better
Tims.
have. But listen, but your soul is the same color. It's one color. We don't rock them shits.
Nah, I ain't mess with those, man.
We don't rock them shits, bro. Your soul better be two-tone, and then the top of your boot better have a collar on it. If your Tim's ain't like that, bro, don't come by here because we're gonna dog you. Like you should have left them shits at the store.
I'm dying because you said, Martin, I had the right color Tims though. I had the right color. My Tims was cool.
You know what I'm saying? Either you rocking the double sole constructions or you wearing the beef and broccolis. The
The
field.
man at the store said cinnamon was okay. I can wear the cinnamon Tims.
Nah, we're not doing that around here. And then
I
once
know
I
that
got
about
like to my mid-20s or early 20s, and Tim's, they're not comfortable. I don't care what anybody say. Tim's hurt. And I started buying ACGs. I never put my foot back in the Tim after that.
ACGs.
ACGs, the Nike boots, got the air bubble around it. Yeah. Most comfortable winter shoe ever. But that's what we did. I had Pepe back in the day when I was younger.
Oh yeah,
I like
Mhm.
Pepe a lot.
Mhm.
Pepe was tough to me. But I always wanted to wear different shit though. Went through my Hawaiian shirt phase. I wanted to be like The Rock. So I was a little pretty boy, Hawaiian shirt, khakis, some New Balances. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that. I think my mom still got pictures of shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I had some corduroy shorts too.
What?
Don't
Some
dog me out,
corduroy
motherfucker.
shorts?
Corduroy shorts. Don't fucking play me, dog.
Whoa, that's wild. You should have kept that one to yourself.
Yo, fuck it. We aired out here. We keep it 100. I had corduroy shorts.
You bought them like that?
No, my mama bought them, dog.
No, I'm saying, but they were already made to shorts, or you made them into shorts?
No. They were already shorts.
Oh shit!
That's some West Coast shit for you right there, son.
Yo,
Corduroy
I'm about to ask
shorts.
everybody tomorrow. Yo, y'all ever seen some corduroy shorts?
They were
Man,
already.
last night said he had them when he was younger.
They were already shorts.
Yo, your nuts must have been crazy, bro. Hot, like
Yup.
what? Corduroy shorts, bro.
Thought it was the shit in summertime until it wore them.
Oh,
Yo, what can I say,
Swamp
dog?
City.
Living those wild times, my man. Swamp City.
That's crazy.
Right. We don't go way off motherfucking topic here.
Way
It's
off.
Martin's fault.
What other crazy ass accessories you got, Martin? I know you
That's
got some
it.
dumbass shit. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it. You guys probably got more accessories than I have. I mean,
He got some wild Timu shit. He just don't want to bring his shits out now.
Right? Like, look, I always rock one of these or run one of these, 3 cigar case, cedar line. So this is like the everyday, like Amazon, that fake ostrich. And then I've got, I actually have the JC Newman. If you guys recall, he put out that Tampa Smokers line not too long ago. And they did a custom run with a West Coast company called, I think it was, I don't know how to pronounce it, Brizard or Brizzard. And they only made like 250.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait. Excuse me again?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you already know.
Is it? Okay. How do you pronounce it?
Brazers?
Brizzard or Brizard?
Brazers.
There ain't no A in that motherfucker.
Oh, all right. Just checking because.
Brizar.
Oh, okay. See, you got to listen.
Okay.
Words like that, you're going to have to spell it out because I thought you was trying to slip around saying Brazers like you was rocking a porn bag.
No, that's Brazzers, fool.
I don't know, bro. The way you was trying to say it was like you was trying to hide something.
Yo, hit the
Martin
button.
just said you had a wild collection.
Brizard and Co. They did 250 of them, but the leather that's wrapped around it is the leather that's wrapped is actually the leather of a baseball glove.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
motherfucker.
Got him.
So I got a question. Now that we talk about, it kind of goes along with the topic tonight, but I need to know what's the wildest shit y'all done seen in the cigar shop.
Wildest shit. Man, you gonna make me think on this one. Wildest shit.
Yep.
I honestly, I don't think I've seen anything that's kind of been like, whoa, other than I have seen what you had brought up earlier, you know, using the house cutters after moistening up their piece. I don't think I've seen too much outlandish stuff, to be honest. The lounges that I've been to or that I started with were around for a while and are a bunch of old heads. So there wasn't really anything crazy going on. I will say, like, the newer ones, you know, when you go to like the CIs that are, you know, either new people trying to, you know, explore a little bit, but I don't think I've seen anything crazy, bro. Martin's on mute.
He old, man. Give him a minute. He done fucked it up. He done pressed the button and shit.
Look at that's what happens when you give this little kid.
Yo, now we gotta rag him. Now he can't talk and shit. We just gotta start talking mad shit because he can't say nothing back.
I said, bro, can you believe that shit he pulled out?
Can you hear me now?
Car condom?
Right.
Oh, shit.
See how the reverse psychology work? See how quick
Right.
you figured it out
Right.
once I said that?
Hey man, I think y'all jealous of that. I got both of your addresses. Guess what's going to be in your Christmas care package?
Oh,
It's going to be your Christmas care package. Watch.
Yeah.
those circumcision scissors you got?
Right.
Little nipple pouch.
Right. I'm gonna get your name engraved, the government engraved on this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get this stitched.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get your
crazy,
name stitched
yo.
on that. But no, I mean, as far as crazy stuff at a lounge, I haven't really seen much. But I've been to a variety of lounges to where, you know, you go in there, you leave out smelling like, entire cigar smoke. You feel like you have to puke. I mean, there's a prominent lounge that's in Vegas that's well known, and I went in there, had a cigar, and like not even a quarter way through my cigar because the ventilation was trash, man. Just felt extremely sick. And this is a popular place. Yelp gave it. Somebody on Yelp gave it 5 ratings. Since I'm not a hater, I didn't want to go in there and give it 2. Anyway, then in St. Louis, we went to a lounge there, and it was depending on the zip code, it was a different type of experience. Depending on zip codes, you may find yourself in a different type of lounge. And this one, everybody in there was, it was like a juke joint, for lack of a better word. I mean, the humidor, they had 5 boxes in there of Legacy. I mean, and if you want to drink and eat and show off your whatever, I mean, it was a great place. But as far as like overall, like an actual cigar connoisseur, somebody that indulged, wasn't the right place. But as far as entertainment, it was great. And I've been to maybe 3 places like that. That had that similar type of experience, but I guess depending on the demographics in there, I guess it worked.
Okay. All right, Zino. So from the sound of it, it sounds like you've seen something or a lot of something.
Bro, I done seen a bunch of wild shit. Like, told you, the dudes that come in, going to work on their cigar and shit before they light it. Like the whole cigar, like going to work, bro. Like it's crazy. And then wonder why the shit don't light correctly. Like,
they doing the foot too? God, dog.
Yes, bro. Like,
wait, what?
What do you mean? You just drained your cigar, bro. What do you expect to happen? Like, what are you talking about? This shit is wild. I done seen that. I done seen a female purchase a cigar. Oh, I shouldn't even be saying this shit on YouTube. She purchased a cigar, right?
And this is
Yo.
on link. It's on LinkedIn as well.
Oh shit. Well, that's your fault, bro. I don't
That's
know why
yo
you
LinkedIn. That's
Yeah,
yo
yeah,
LinkedIn.
yeah, yo LinkedIn. My shit is private. But
I got 4,000 followers on LinkedIn.
Well, they gonna
Yeah.
find out what you do.
that's all right. They're like 3,500 bots. No, let me stop. Nah, but she bought a cigar, right? What the fuck was it? It was something big, bro. Like I think it was an Asylum. I want to say Asylum 13. So the owner asked her, like, "Are you sure you want this? Like, it's for you?" Like, yeah, oh yeah, I use these all the time. Should have known right then when she said use instead of smoked. Cool, whatever. Next day, I go into the lounge, right? Owner goes to me, "You're not gonna believe what the fuck happened after you left." I go, "What?" She goes, "Later today, that chick that came in and bought the Asylum tried to return it." I'm like, "What you mean she tried to return it?" She goes, "Yeah." She said she used it and it wasn't big enough. She wanted to return it.
Oh shit.
Like some crazy shit in the cigar shop. Like,
Bruh.
yo, you see the stories you can't believe, yo. Like,
That's wild. So the type of cigar shop, was it just kind of like your everyday average? Obviously, it wasn't at a high end.
no, but they're not in the hood. Let's just say that.
Okay.
They're in it was in a city or a town, I should say, that's pretty well off
Damn.
and had a customer like that. And they were dead serious, like when they wanted to return, like it wasn't a joke. Like she was like, didn't see nothing wrong with what she was requesting.
I mean, was it still in the cellophane?
No, it was a fucking Silent 13. They don't come cello.
Oh, they don't. That's right.
No. It was in the bag. She had it back in the bag that she put it in, but
How is it still intact?
didn't you just hear me say it? She said it wasn't big enough.
Oh,
So clearly the walls is gone, bro.
All right. So, yo.
Yo, what, man? Y'all sending me text messages talking about why I'm so reserved tonight, bro. So I'm going into details. That's what the people want. They know Mr. Zino like details. I'm giving the people what they want, man. What do you want from me?
Too fucking wild. So
Yo.
on that same topic, well, not that topic, but the
Not
return
top 10, yeah,
policy, the return policy, because I did see this. I don't know if it was on a show. It had to be one of the cigar people that I watch. Should a shop allow returns, and if they do, what honors like a return or exchange policy?
I would say depending on the customer, right? If you get somebody that's abusing the policy, no. Because I was in Dallas, actually your hometown, for a conference, and I forgot the name of the shop, but it was I bought a cigar. I didn't quite like it. Smoked it probably halfway. He's like, "Bro, if you don't want that, I can," because he saw my face. "I'll give you another one. Just go in there and pick whatever you want." He said, "I don't care what it costs." So I picked something that was the same price, but he took the cigar I had. He said, you can finish it if you like, but otherwise, here you go. He just gave me another one. I thought that was pretty. I think he went above and beyond because I wasn't expecting him to replace the cigar. But I said something to him. I said, "Do a lot of people buy these?" He's like, some do." I'm like, "Why you let me buy it?" Then he started laughing.
I think it's a case by case.
Right. Then, yeah, case by
case thing. Like if somebody cuts a cigar too deep and it unravels on them and they want their money back, like, no, you fucking dummy. Like you cut it fucking an inch into the fucking cigar and you wonder why it's unraveling on you. Like,
right.
Fucking
so
go
like
watch a YouTube video before you fucking come in here and try to smoke a cigar. Like,
so yeah, like a user error, I cut too deep or whatever. Yeah, I don't see that kind of.
But if something's plugged, Absolutely.
Mhm.
Go get another one. Like, here. Like, that's a fucked up experience you're having. Like, it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? And we know that shit happens in cigars. Like, they come plug sometimes. It happens. So get another one. It's cool. But
And I know like luxury cigars, they'll actually, if you have an issue, not this is from my experience. I could be wrong. They'll actually, just to keep that customer base, they'll actually reach out and send you something, send you the exact same box you were looking for, the same cigars if you had issues with the ones that you have. They try to take great care of people. Even some of the lounges that I'm in now, where my cigars are at, if you have issues with anything they have, they'll work it out with you. But again, like you said, it's case by case, and you got somebody that's abusing it and complaining a lot. I mean, obviously that guy, do you want him as a customer? Let that guy go.
Yeah.
it's usually what happens.
So, I'm sure it happens across a lot of different lounges and humidors. Is they try to keep the humidity as best as possible, but I've been to some where it's just you can tell when you walk in, it's just icky, and a lot of those aren't going to be great, but you're already there. So it's like the humidity is too high. You can't keep it lit. Obviously, when it's high humidity, flavors change and everything like that. Does that warrant like, hey, like this thing's a little squishy, bro? At that point, like to your point, Martin, it would be up to the lounge, right? The lounge has got to know, they're fucking lounge. Hey, you know what? You're right. Go pick another one, or walk in with him and be like, yo, all your shit's fucked up in here. Because that recently happened to actually one of our bigger lounges here. They had something wrong with their humidification system, and everything in that thing was just too wet. Like you could pinch it and nothing happened. It was wild. But they're gonna continue on selling cigars and not let the customers know. I think that's kind of fucked up, no?
It's very fucked up. But
I mean, you can purchase them, but you're gonna have to let that bad boy sit for a minimum of 4 weeks. Like that's how much moisture was in that humidor. So when I take mine, I usually take, if I can, what I'm gonna smoke, and then obviously I'm gonna buy something because I'm gonna use their lounge, but I may not smoke it right then and there unless I know the lounge has their shit together. Then I don't have a problem picking it up out of a box and smoking it right then and there. But that's just me. I don't know if y'all ever ran into that.
I haven't ran into it as of late. So I pick and choose where I buy my cigars from. If I'm cold calling cigar shops, I'll buy a cigar, and I'll usually buy something that one I haven't had before. If not, I'll buy something as a giveaway when people come by the house. It all depends on. But if I sit there and we're going to spend some time at the lounge or the shop, I try to pick out, like you. I mean, usually if it's a place like that, I'm not going to sit there long anyway. If I find out little nuances about their cigars there, I'm gonna keep it pushing because it's not a place where I would want my cigar brand at.
Okay. I find myself trying a lot of house brands when I go. Sometimes I can find some gems. I mean, shoot, I've been, I don't want to, stray away or harp on it too much, but like the Sir Louis stuff, like, dude, fire the whole way around. You know what I mean? And then we've got right, and we've got some local ones that deal with like Rojas, and I like the Rojas. I like his, his whole play on the, Latin culture, the tacos and all that stuff. But he's got some custom blend, unbanded, just $7-8 that outsmoke $15, $16 cigars and all day long. So.
Yep, I have. There's 2 places around here which I had their house blend, and it's pretty fire. One house blend is made at Ventura. That's how I was able to pick that smell up, that taste up on the last week, because it has some of the same nuances. And he has like 4 core blends from Ventura, and you can taste the signature on it. But each one actually hits a little different, but you still could taste that signature blend of his. Then the other place that I go to, they have their house blend, but they deal with Lampert. They got some stuff from Kellner, Castagli, I think that was made at KBF. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So the ones I've been to where I buy the places I buy their house blends has been fairly decent. I bought a house blend from Benny's, which is like a liquor store, but they have like 20 or so across, maybe 40 across the state of Illinois. Their house blend is what you expect from a
fucking liquor store.
yeah. But they got some stellar cigars in there. But it's just amazing that their house blend actually tastes like that.
Ooh, they're trying. Worth a try.
Absolutely.
What about when you travel? You don't. So when you travel, do you carry like a Ziploc bag, or do you travel with like a cigar caddy or anything like that? Like,
so I do have
taking flights. When you're taking flights.
So I do have that thing. You have that 3 cigar little case, but no, I don't carry that at all. I usually carry like a Ziploc bag or something similar with a Boveda in there. That's what I usually carry. I don't put it in anything extra. I don't care. I mean, they're not going to get crushed anyway. They're in my backpack. And from my experience, I haven't had a bad experience with carrying in the Ziploc. I mean, I prefer to do it that way anyway. That way, if for some reason I leave a cigar in a plastic bag in the hotel room, I'm not out like an accessory that I paid $30 or $40 for. So, I mean, it actually works out great in the Ziploc bag.
That's true. I heard a lot of brand owners take that method. Ziploc bag, Boveda pack, backpack, carry on, and they're on their way.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Sometimes I just throw it in the bottom of my bag. I don't care with nothing in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, I have cigars that I bought. May have sat in my backpack for like 2 days, 3 days. Smoke them later. They seem pretty fine. I think once you hit that 2 to 3 week marker without being humidified, that's when you have issues, or if it's in the wintertime. But usually if it's like between 60 and 70, 70 degrees up, I haven't had really any bad experiences lately with any cigars that I smoke.
That's pretty good. So for me, it kind of just reinforces that cigars are a little bit more resilient than a lot of us may think. And of course that, my experience, but I've dropped cigars like, on asphalt, whatever like that, maybe a little crack in a tear, but it didn't explode or anything like that. And I mean, I'm 5'9", so it's probably a little 2-foot drop, 3-foot drop, but I think they're a little bit more resilient than a lot of people may think. But when you start breaking them down, like as a reviewer, like the delicacy of a wrapper, like for whatever it is, it just,
yeah, I had an Andalusian Bull. I dropped that, man, in a wrapper rip. Man, I wanted to cry.
That was that $56 one?
Probably. I was so upset. I was hurt. Man, because
that's why you cried. That's why you cried.
There's no cello on those wrappers, on those cigars. And man, it was just, yeah, I was sad about that.
He was like, damn, $56, and I dropped this son bitch. God damn.
So
it's one of those things where I started my ritual. I had everything ready, perfect, getting ready to cut. It's all of a sudden, I don't know what kicked in. It just fumbled out of my hand.
That shit's happened. I went to go take a draw and missed my mouth, hit my chin, and I was like, what the fuck? Shit happens, man.
Go ahead.
Fuck that. That shit don't just happen.
That shit just happened. Telling you right now.
Hey, so we're coming up on 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Not bad. Let me see. Any other? See, we somewhat travel. I travel with Cigar Caddy. I think I picked up again that deep V cut that I touched on earlier came. It was a Cigar Caddy. So real quick, me and my wife took a trip to Orlando. We had to take care of some business there, and then she was like, "Oh, let's go to the cigar shop." So they were running thing. You buy a Cigar Caddy. It came with a single jet lighter, the V cut, whatever. But that's what I travel with now. 10 cigar holders, like 2 levels. It's got the soft foam in there. I'll throw a Boveda in there, and I'll take 10. I'll probably smoke 2 and then end up buying like another 10. So I've actually kind of built like travel. I don't know. I'm just paranoid. Just because I throw them in my check-ins because I want to take my jet lighters and all that stuff, and you can't carry those on. I've heard of TSA confiscating the guillotine lighters. I think it depends on who you get. So anything and everything just kind of goes in the check-in. But I got a couple cigar caddies. I'll probably give some to buddies because I really don't need all of them.
I agree. I mean, you should protect. I mean, it is an investment. It's not like cigars are cheap. I mean, if you go to McDonald's or even whatever restaurant you go through the drive-through, even here, use Starbucks. I mean, if you get a grande, that's $8, right? So I mean, why would you want to throw away? The average cigar right now is what, $12? It's somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
A good. And I'm not saying that an $8 cigar is not good, but if you figure you up the ante, you bought, three $12 cigars plus tax, but that brings you up to $50, depending on where you're at. I mean, in Texas, probably not, but I know in some states taxes are fairly high, so that is an investment. You're walking around, especially if you're on vacation, you want to make sure that you're there for 7 days, depending on where you're at, that your cigars are safe. But I mean, I traveled to Cancun and other places, Mexico or wherever, I mean, out of the country, and I still just throw them inside a plastic bag. I haven't had only time I had a horrible experience where my cigars was ruined was right here at home. But
Man.
Otherwise, that on the road, no.
There you go.
I don't know. I got a bunch of humidor bags from purchases. I just keep all them shits. I got a big ass El Septimo shopping bag in my room. Keeps all the humidor bags in there that I've gotten. They stay fresh. I got a bunch of Lambert ones I use. They hold like 5 cigars each. Can't beat that.
Hey, you already took the band off, Doug?
Yeah, I'm getting down here. Yeah, I'm
getting close.
Yeah, we're about the same.
We all getting to that point.
Yeah.
I think with this 6x, for me, the 6x50 burns a little fast.
I think it's on time. I mean, 6x50, you're at 1 hour and 15. If you were to finish it, it'll probably take you up to close to 2.
Okay.
And we're just casual, I'm not burning fast or anything, but I mean, to double back on the cigar, the construction is great on these, bro. On this one. So, shoot.
So just get
real quick before you get into it. These ones were aged a year after wrapping, and then you've got another one for 1.5 years. Are you gonna like standard like, all right, 1 year age, they're ready, and then ship those out? Or are you gonna still kind of toying with it and do that 1.5 years, see what that is like? Like, when do you standardize like these are aged for 1 year and then they're hitting shelves?
So in theory, I mean, that sounds great, but at the 6-month mark, when I get them from the factory, that's when they're ready to hit the shelf. And you would think they sat a little bit at the fulfillment center, and depending on when the shop gets them or they do a reorder. So the first batch would be excellent. The second batch would be stellar. Then the third batch out of this particular production run, it's going to be outstanding. But for somebody who has not had the cigar before, they may not notice it. But you noticed it. I don't know if you noticed it at all, Zino. But I definitely noticed the difference in the taste and the smoothness of the cigar from 2 months ago, from 3 months ago. So I think it actually does help as far as sitting. But at the 6-month mark, and the reason, and I talked to a lot of factories or blenders or whatever, they said every cigar, if the fermentation is right, is rolled and is aged, dried out, the humidification, you can't even say it. It's humidified correctly at the factory, I know, right? That it should be fine once it arrives here in the U.S. You should be able to smoke it right out of the box. Now, if you get, depending on what country you get your tobacco from, that's when issues may be caused. And I don't want to say the country, but we already know. I mean, but because they don't do the because they have a huge demand. So why would you? I mean, you got the demand for it. You want to get those out fast as possible.
Okay. Just a question.
Yeah.
So back to the Ruby.
Killing me on that.
I'm gonna fuck with you every week. Fuck it,
Man. Hey, you should, man. 'Cause, I mean, I'm pressed. Been pressed to get the Ruby since July.
August.
Yeah.
It's
So
in
the
August?
original date for the Ruby, because we started this process. I went to Dominican Republic, and I basically stated let's work on a new blend. So this started in January of this year. So the anticipated time frame for that was supposed to be July. That's when it was supposed to land it here, hitting the shelves by mid-July. But because what I stated earlier about anyway, talking too much. So anyway, so we just had to tweak the blend a little bit because it wasn't quite right.
Which is good, because if you would have put it out early with a blend that wasn't quite right, I mean, what happens then? You got a cigar out there, it's not right. If we pick up that it's not right, you've already got that basically money tied into those before you can revisit and go back, right?
Right, and as a new brand owner or new cigar company, I don't have the liberty to make mistakes, right? Even that cigar probably was stellar, but for me, it didn't hit the mark to say it's a Brancano cigar. So Tiberius, is that how you say his name? Long live Tiberius.
Long live.
So year ends tomorrow. What's the cigar of the year, regardless of release date, based on what you have smoked this year?
Ooh.
man. That's tough.
Man, the cigar of the year, I hate to say it, and I'm not a nut writer, but for me, it's this by Eladio, Ladina.
Here
Kill
we
it.
go. It's La Diana. Say it with me. La Diana.
Since I went to school in Wisconsin and we work on enunciating our words properly.
This guy.
So this, for me, this is the cigar of the year, especially in this little small size, this Corona. It's not even a Corona. I forgot what he named it, but this cigar is fire. Has everything you want in it.
Still haven't tried those. Man.
I haven't tried it. Can't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But cigar of the year for me, shit. I don't know. It's between that 109 Ambassador from AG. I'll throw a Papi De Niro in there.
Yeah.
Which
nice.
Which one? The Cash is King?
It depends on the day, bro. Cassius King is fire in the morning, bro. Like that blend fucking just hits on every level. And then, but the original one, that shit is fucking fire. Then I smoked another Cassius King that's coming. That shit is fucking amazing too. So I can't count that one obviously because it's not out. But that line is fucking stupid silly. What's another banger I smoked? From this year? Oof. It's tough. There's so much shit. I mean, I could put Club 54 in there. That Ryder Cup is fucking sick. I mean, y'all smoke that shit.
It's on its way.
Yeah, it's fire, man. Eladio did a good job with that shit. It's so much, man. Lampert got some good shit out.
Oh, that Lampert, the Limitada, that was great. Was that the 25 year? Actually, I smoked
the box press.
No, was that the box press?
If the box press was this year's release.
Yeah. So it had to be the box press. That's the only
Yeah.
one I had. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
I like his Ocean Breeze, but that's an old blend.
Yeah. I'm waiting on the new sizes, man. I think all the boxes are probably going to be allocated out from what I was hearing. That's supposed to be the 2 new sizes are supposed to be same DNA. It's supposed to be the same blend, but he thinks they smoke better.
Actually, it was a J London cigar that's made by Eladio, like $18. Forgot the name of it. It came out this year. That one was fire. Had all the flavors,
Yeah.
all the notes.
Mhm.
That's a ton of shit, man.
I think for me, let's see, shit, I've smoked a ton of stuff already. But for me, the definition, a Neo. I don't know if any of you have had that one. He's got 2 up there. And the chairman, I don't know if any of you have had the chairman yet. But that's, you say you're a Habano guy, Zino? The chairman. And then, you know me, I like buying, I'm on my spice kick still. But the Black Label Trading Aledo that came out, they're celebrating their 10th on that one. That one sits for me. I can't count it because I smoked it last year. They put out one called the Orthodox, which was supposed to be limited. And then they had, what's the other one? It was the Orthodox and there was another one. This Aledo sits right in the middle. It's on the darker profile. So if you like a darker profile, broadleaf, that thing just smacks. I did pick it up in the Corona size to see how that one hits, but the short Robusto for me checks all my boxes. Again, I've got a little bit of a yearning for the darker notes on my journey right now. I've been smoking a lot of broadleaf, dude, and that Emerald is definitely sitting in there. The Pussy Magnet Emerald from Sir Louis. I'm probably gonna get a 5 of that one because that one for MSA, solid, man, solid. But again, there's so much out there that I want to get to, but damn, they're just hard to get to because I want to enjoy them. I just don't want to fire them up and then get distracted with doing something and not taste. You know what I mean? So, because usually, at least on my journey, I'll pick up 1, maybe 2. So I really only just got that 1. So I try to take my time with them and enjoy them. But right now, definition of Neo, chairman, Black Label Trading Company, Aledo. And honestly, I threw it in the chat and Zeno side-eyed me like a mother. But the Monte Cristo White Series and the Rothschild.
You motherfucker.
I don't know why, bro. You got to give me a backstory. I know they're not
How
Cuban.
the fuck can you say you hate Connecticut's, but then tell me of Monte Cristo? This is perfect. Oh, God,
I never said I hated Connecticut.
You said you hate Connecticut. You
I
said
didn't say I didn't hate. I haven't smoked a lot
they
of.
don't do nothing for me, really. I'm trying
No,
to
that
get
was
into
Martin.
them. No, Martin said he don't. Martin said he can't taste it. He said it tastes like air. But you were like, because we were asking you about. I was asking you about Lampert and stuff, and he was like, "I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that."
I haven't
tried
tried
it.
it.
I don't really stay in Connecticut because you like spice. And you said you'd hate the Rioja, and I'm like,
Did I say I was going to revisit it though?
That cigar is banging.
Did I say I was going to revisit it though? Because
Yes,
when I smoked it, it was Texas summer heat in my uncle's backyard.
Monty fucking White. Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn, you see this shit? You see this shit?
Yo,
Yes,
bro,
Monty.
I'm being a friend, bro. I'm helping you out. That's what friends do. Like,
I got a gang of Connecticut's on your recommendation.
Yeah.
Look it, because you love the Connecties so much, I'm ordering a bunch of them so I can just be like,
no, I love good Connecticut. Let's get that right. Good Connecticut. I don't like all Connecticut.
I'm gonna kick your ass off the soundboard, Martin.
Word.
Cigar smoked this year and won't smoke again. Trash can water caliber. Oh fuck! I smoked one this afternoon. A Calif Blue.
Yeah, Yeah, something I smoked that was garbage.
Fratello Classic.
Mm.
Not a hitter. I had a couple that were sent to me. I really wanted to like them, but they didn't agree with me. But I can't even recall the name.
Me personally, I haven't smoked anything. I mean, some things weren't for my palate.
Yeah. Oh,
Guy.
you know, one that's flying around. I mean, so I'll touch on it here, and I'll touch on another review video. But when I first got this mic, I was like, okay, cool, let's theme it out. I got the Yeti blue mic, and then I was like, a blue shirt, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke the My Father blue.
Trash. I'll say it.
I love My Father, but that one,
trash. And all these fucking YouTube people out there fucking promoting that fucking cigar, and I'm trash, bro. I'll say it. That cigar is trash, bro.
It wasn't for me.
Send
bro.
your hate mail to Mr. Zino on Instagram. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm mad I fucking spent my money on that shit.
I wanted to like it, and it just
fucking nothing but fucking dirt, bro. That's as Peter would say, that's an F tier.
Damn. It just, man, I was excited for it. It was something new coming out of the Honduran factory. You know, I kept my ear to the street. Hey, you got to try it. You got to try it. Nah. I probably won't even revisit it in a different size.
So disappointed, bro. Never been more disappointed in my life. Wanted to like it. I'm like, yeah, here, My Father's doing great things. You know, it's just they're making stuff for Foundation. You know, I don't know if that's inside baseball or not, but they got Foundation stuff getting out of that factory. They do majority of Tatawahe, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Which some of the stuff that Tatawahe has been coming out, it's been fire this year. Always been consistent. So I'm like, you know what? This is something new they're trying. Maybe they're starting to hear people are tired of their basic blends, and they've been smoking the same thing because everything tastes the same. Maybe they're going to finally switch it up, use some of that good tobacco. Bro,
nah.
I smoked that on a clean palate. It was after work.
Same.
I was relaxed. I was in a perfect mindset for a cigar. There was nothing around me in my element that would have made that experience be bad. And that cigar did not do anything at all. There was nothing in that cigar that I could find. I'd be like, oh, okay, I can revisit this again. It has this. There was nothing, bro. It was an hour and a half of me just trying to power it through because I refused to waste my money completely.
Yep.
But I was so F tier.
Same boat. I got about, I don't even think I made it to final third, and I called it. Then the fucking cherry on top, because I wasn't working this mic right. I go back to edit it. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be my real first one where I'm like, no. Come to find out that it had zero audio. The audio wasn't going to my camera.
See?
So I was like, damn. I was like, do I go get another one and reshoot it? No.
Bro, no. I don't get it. And all these people trying to hype that up, saying they taste this and that, they are lying, bro. Because I've talked to people that I trust their palate on the low stuff and asked them about it, and we've all been in agreement about that cigar. So everybody that's out here trying to gas it up should be ashamed of themselves to a consumer. Like, tell the truth, bro. Like, there's other stuff you can gas up if you want to get people into cigars and you want to push stuff. That one, not one of them, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Keep it 100. See, my shit ain't broke, Martin. I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Nah. I mean, you're on point.
I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
I mean, both you guys are on point. 99.
I'll probably catch heat on this one. And again, I haven't been through the whole Rocky line, but I went to a lounge and it was the Disciple. That one for me was sitting on the same. It wasn't Honduran earth. It was just straight spicy earth, and it was not good. I didn't finish that one.
That's why I tell you, like, the problem with spice, like, you gotta remember that spice comes from ammonia. Like, you gotta remember that. So people are putting all these spicy cigars out. If you're not really good with your blending, bro, it's gonna be horrible because all you're gonna have is spice, but they're not good with fermentation wise or blending itself, and you're gonna get bitterness all day long, and you're gonna get that nasty earth, like it's gonna be prominent to where you can't taste nothing at all, even if it's there. But that my father blew, that shit was not there, bro. Like there was nothing behind it.
Oh. Nestor Miranda Grand Reserve LE was amazing. Super sleeper. I haven't had that one. I haven't had anything out of Nestor, so I can't speak on that.
You know what guys have been talking about? The new Suave from LFD.
I just dropped, right?
Reblended them. Yeah. They
Yeah.
reblended them. They're saying that fucking cigar for the money, amazing.
Really?
Both the natural and the Maduro. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I've been
probably
trying to find what is it on LFD? It's the Lancero Oscuro, the double Lajero, specifically Lancero Oscuro. And I think it's exclusive to Jack Schwartz, is what I hit up Skinny Money, and he had told me you're only gonna find it at Jack Schwartz or in like a Lancero sampler pack where you're gonna get, I think it's 5, and it has that one in it. But I've heard that one right there is just fire from LFD.
Yeah. It'd be interesting.
Have you had the I want to say it's the Jose Sejas? I know Peter just reviewed it. He either A-tiered it or S-tiered it.
He S-tiered it. I haven't had it yet.
I haven't, but I did see it at my local shop. Tempted.
What's the price point on it?
18.
That's not bad.
But it's under whose umbrella though?
I think it's Matilde.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
It is Matilda.
Yeah.
I think Ostis blended it. I think
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It does all the blending for them.
La Isla, right?
Yeah. I mean, I had some stellar stuff out of there, so I don't anticipate that being bad.
Because Matilda is kind of like, your average price. They're what, 10 to 12?
Yeah.
And then he's got that one. And I think I don't know if that's the only one like out of a premium, I would say he has, but I'm tempted. Shop's only like 5 minutes away. See if I can work out of there. Sometimes I try to go and work out of there, take my meetings and try different shit. I did pick up, you touched on Tatuaje. I picked up the new T110 Zino, so I'm probably going to review that one. But I've heard that shit's fire.
Yeah, everybody says that one is fucking insane.
Let's see. Overhyped cigars are the Chamali. All of them.
What? I wouldn't say
like
all
the
of them.
Chamali. So I've smoked. So I will say this. On the Pangu, which is the red, I like the Robusto. I don't necessarily... The extra Robusto really didn't hit until after the halfway point. But when it hit, it hit. I will give them that. The Robusto, from start to finish, is a banger. The Dynasty is good too. I think that one kind of fell at the midpoint for me. It was okay, but I have the broadleaf and I haven't smoked the broadleaf yet, which is the purple band.
Yeah.
For the Chamali, what class would you put it in? Like, who would you say is the closest blender to it or factory that actually, or a cigar that's out there that's on the same level as far as taste profile?
I could tell you who blends it. I know who blends
it.
It's hard for me to stray away because I know who blends it now after talking with Zino. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So, by the way, that's a Connecticut, isn't it?
The Pangu is.
Okay, so my shit ain't broke. I like that one.
No, it's not. It's just You gotta get you off the spice wave.
He's gonna hunt me for that Monte Cristo one. I know he is.
Yo, I'm never letting that shit go, bro.
He's gonna fucking hunt me on that one.
I told Hunter about that shit. He said, "What?
Damn, you're gonna cut my supply off." Shit.
Nah, bro. He's gonna make sure. He's gonna make sure. Put you on.
I'm gonna call him and be like, Hunter, you got any Monte Cristo whites?
He'll fucking hang up on you.
I don't think they're over. I mean, I can see where they may be overhyped on like, you know, on the YouTube platform and reviewers and the descriptions, but that shit's good. It's good. I mean, it depends. So what level, like who you're trying to compare them to, I guess you can say too. Mm-hmm. But it's a good cigar.
Just curious, because I've been trying to find them.
The Chamales?
Yeah, well, locally, I don't want to order them.
Honestly, we don't have them locally. They were kind enough to send some to the channel. So they sent me two of each, but on the Pangu they sent me the Robusto and the extra Robusto. But locally, I don't think they're in, at least out here locally.
I think small
they're
batch.
all over retailer. Small batch has them. Sir Louis has them.
Yeah, I don't want to order 5.
Small batch. Oh, that's right. Small batch makes you order 5. Sir Louis has.
That's why you gotta come to the plug. What you want? Singles, 5-packs, boxes. We let you get whatever you want. 2 first, whatever you want.
Right. And that's why I'd asked the question, like, you know, so like small batch and like luxury, you have to order in 5-packs. And sometimes as a consumer, you don't want to commit to a 5-pack. Maybe you want 1 or 2, you know, 1 you can smoke off the truck and be like, you know, let me let this sit a little bit, acclimate, and have a second one to try. But to commit to a 5-pack as a consumer, sometimes it can be hard. And that's coming from me, because I have a hard time. It's like, man, it's a brand new cigar I want to try, but I don't want to commit to 5 of them, you know?
Right. I agree.
Yep. So if you can, you know, have an online retailer that sells in singles, I think that's a big benefit.
Yo, man, come fuck with your boy.
Maybe instead of doing a 5-pack, they should do something like create your own sampler or something like that, where you get discounted shipping or something, and if you buy 5 of cigars of what you want to try, instead of having to buy like 5 of one brand.
You can do that. I don't know too many, unless you're like, I don't like the big ones like Holtz and all those. They have to build your own. Every once in a while, some other ones have it. But like, I mean, we're talking about like Chamale, which is still kind of sitting in the boutique, you know, where again, where the plug sits in, you can buy a single 5, 10 box, whatever he's going to offer, and you kind of get your choice from there. And you're getting it at basically MSRP. You know, there's no, upcharge or anything like that. The other shop that I know that does pretty well that I've ordered from is the LA Cigar Aficionado out in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. You know, they're up and coming. What is it? Rob and Kyle, I think, are the owners over there, and they're coming up. They're doing pretty big, but they are kind of like on the same wavelength as the plug. Sir Louis is, you can order 1s, 5s, and I think boxes, and pricing is good. I think shipping's all the same across the board, anywhere from $10 to $12, or, order over I don't know what it is. Most of them are like order over 100 and get free shipping. Some spots, not everywhere.
Right.
But yeah, got to touch on the Tiberius here. He said the ITS was actually a goodie, especially at first launch. You guys familiar with ITS, the In the Shadows?
Nah, I never
from. So my buddy Eric, him and another dude who goes by Soy Sauce Assassin, they were both cigar reviewers, and they set out to kind of make their own blend. So it came out as the Shadow Smokers Legion, and it's called In the Shadows. And they went out. I believe they were out in. I believe it's out in DR too. It might be in Tamboril, and they put out their own. And it's a little on the fuller side. It's definitely a fuller cigar. Dark profile, and it wasn't bad. It definitely was good. I think they need a little bit more time to sit on them. I think they came out just a little bit early, but it's pretty good. Actually, I have a few still. Eric sent me some. I reviewed it, and I kept some to age. I smoked one off the truck, and it was okay. The second one was definitely better, and then I've got a few more that I'm gonna let chill out. I basically put them on the bottom and see how they're gonna do, but it wasn't bad. I'll agree with Tiberius on this. It was a good first cigar for them, but I don't think they're gonna be coming out with anything more. I think it was kind of like, let's see what we can do, and I don't think they're gonna come out with any more.
Yep. So we're coming up on 145.
There we go.
So
Hey,
what's
no
the
way.
cigar for next week? What are we gonna pick?
Ooh, I don't know. What we doing next week? No way likes my hat though. That's what's up. Southern Texas, no way. That's how we do it. Or DFW, Northern Texas. Next week's cigar. I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Should we try a Herf blend and go darker? I don't know how you guys feel about that.
What's the
Darker profile.
we can do it.
I recently smoked the Artesano de Tobacco, the El Pulpo. Have you guys smoked that yet?
Which one?
It is I think it's the 6x54 box press. It's not the new squid that came out. It's been out. It's a 6x54 box press. But that one was really, for me, a smooth, chocolatey with a hint of spice. What do y'all think?
If I can find it.
I'll smoke this. I'm cool with those. I like the fry the best. That's the best size to me.
I haven't had the fry.
Yeah, the fry's good.
I heard the eel kind of fell short, which was their Lancero.
Yeah. That was
we got a vote from the chat, baby. Go darker. Go darker. But I'm down with that.
Go darker. Why though? Tell me why he wants to go darker. Because it's spice. What, you want to smoke pepper bombs? I'm not ruining my fucking palate for you guys.
I'm not trying to blow your shit up or nothing.
Not blowing my shit up. Listen, if the shit's good, I'll smoke anything. If it's good,
right.
But I'm not gonna smoke no fucking pepper bomb just because it's fucking strength. Who the fuck wants to do that shit?
Nah.
And ruin my palate for a week? No.
Yeah, that's what they say about the BBC in Africa.
What?
You been to Africa?
Those walls up?
Nah. Like a hot dog down the hallway.
Whoa.
Oh, that's how you find that echo.
Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. No, I like that one. If y'all down, we'll throw Artesano El Pulpo specifically.
Well, let's chat what they say.
All right.
Let's throw some names on there. We'll see.
All right, chat. What do y'all think we should do next episode? Let's see what y'all got. We got a few people in here still. We're opening it up for suggestions.
Tabernacle.
Ooh, which one? Broadleaf or the 142? I got one of both in Robusto. You can't go wrong with Foundation. Foundation was the first cigar I reviewed on the channel, the Wise Man Maduro.
You know, I'm a Northeast I'm a Connecticut guy, so you know how we are with Foundation around here.
Go deep.
Almost 10th anniversary.
God damn, Peter.
Davidoff Royal. Yeah, send me one of yours, Peter. You gonna go buy $100 cigar?
Send 3 of them. Cause damn.
I tell you what, when we get off this, remind me to tell you about that cigar. I can't say it on air, but I can tell you off.
Broadleaf is the way. We're going broadleaf, man.
Broadleaf what?
So, Connecticut broadleaf or Pennsylvania broadleaf?
Nah.
Because for Pennsylvania broadleaf, I don't know. Not a lot of people smoke them, but that Roma Craft Cro-Magnon,
I can get those.
those are good.
Get room of craft.
I like Roma Craft. Not a lot of people like them though.
They can't handle the strength, man.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Now I tried not the Aquitaine, it's the other one they put out. It's the Lajero one. I think it's the Cro-Magnon Aquitaine. That shit was strong as hell.
Say Connecticut for sure. All right, you just gotta tell me a cigar. And Peter, we're not doing no Davidoff Royal. We saved that for your bougie channel.
Burning Benjis, Peter. We bringing it back.
Yeah.
What was it? Burning Benjis, and then they did the Flaming Fitties. Tiberius, what Connecticut broadleafs? Throw like 2 or 3 in the chat.
Zino.
Mm-hmm.
It was man. Damn, really?
Yeah. Tell you, once everybody left Davidoff, they ain't been the same, man. It has not been the same.
I don't know terribly too much, but it sounds like there was just a lot of movement and departures and haven't recovered.
But they still have a huge library of tobacco. I'm quite sure somebody there is an understudy that's eventually is going to come out with something stellar.
They haven't done it yet.
You know, man, I got to be PC.
I don't. I ain't no brand.
Tries to go over there, knock on their door. I heard you got some tobacco. Would you sell it to me? No.
So tapping on, they've made some cigars for some boutique brands. Where they partnered.
Let's see. Tiberius said the Ashton aged Maduro.
Come on, bro. You was better off saying leaving Tabernacle up there.
El Borracho. That's God, Borracho was same person. Dang.
Yo, Peter, yo. Yo, that's some funny shit. You know what I wish I could have did? They don't have him. He don't have any more right now. We could have did the Lampert. He had Golden Retailer from a few years ago. That shit was fire, yo. It's like smoking a fucking brownie.
The Foundation Oxa. I have an Oxa Maduro. I have one. The UF13 Liga. Okay.
That's another choice.
I know I can get those.
Yeah, of course you do, fucking Peter. You mother. I love you, Peter, but you're a dick. Peter, we need to talk about sharing that black card access.
What is that? I saw when that came out. I don't understand what the black card is. Is that like early release or what?
Yeah, Stefan, he's letting he did like a black card program. It's basically like I don't want to call it like a glorified focus group, but they basically get whatever they want early.
Okay.
So new releases, blends he's working on, they'll have access to them at cheaper prices. They've got first dibs on new releases, old stock that he might have sitting around that he's getting ready to re-release. They'll have some stock that's dedicated towards them to purchase. It's a good program, especially if you like Lampert. I mean, the shit's automatic.
Did he work
Appreciate
that
it,
like?
man. We'll definitely talk, man.
All right, that's dope.
Yeah, he's got some. We got to do something, man. We got to figure it out. We'll get it
Any
going.
any
We got some
final thought?
choices for next week. We're not gonna tell you guys. We're gonna pick it, and you'll just have to find out next Monday. Tune in, but it is gonna be something darker, so you guys don't have to worry about it.
Why you say it like that, bro?
Like what?
It's gonna be darker. Like,
Well, that's because that's what they was put in. Darker to bury. Like,
I don't know,
oh,
man.
now because
I like the tone.
now because the melanin guy says it, now all of a sudden it's a bad thing. But
The
y'all was saying it
melanin
earlier, it
guy
was cool. Both of you light brights were saying it. Everything was all good.
Light
Now
brights.
the melanin comes in and says it's a problem.
This fool said light bright.
All right.
A couple of Drakes on the panel.
Right. I'm brown.
Man, you light bright.
Hey.
We seen them photos. We seen that photo.
There you go. We got a soccer con. I got a soccer con. Meat lovers.
We
I can
could
get.
do. Soccer con is fucking good.
Hey, I got a soccer con.
Yeah.
Have you had a soccer con yet, Martin?
No.
No. I don't know. Martin be complaining about size.
Yeah.
I want to smoke on a cigar forever. So we got 4 minutes left. Let's final thoughts.
Ooh, HVC fresh out the oven. No. So we'll definitely let y'all know. We got some definitely good suggestions. Martin, hopefully you took note. We can kind of go through and pick out, see what's accessible for everybody. I know I've got a few of them that were in the chat, and I know
Send your questions in. Either
Questions.
one of the three, preferably.
Questions.
Send it to Broncano Cigar Company Instagram if you can. But you can send it to Mr. Zino. You can send it to Ape Herf, aka Sal. We'd love to answer your questions.
Giving out governments.
No, it's shorthand. It's still cool.
Yeah, damn.
What you worried about, bro? What you?
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand how he's worried. He's a brand owner. They can already find out what your name is.
I use my full name, Martin Smith.
We got this thing called Google, dog.
Yeah, it ain't hard to find you.
Mm-mm. I'm only black person in Wisconsin.
Besides football, besides professional sports players, maybe.
Right. There's a couple of Dominican players here playing baseball.
So, but yeah, send your questions in any one of us three, and then any topics y'all want us to touch on. I think hearing from you guys, the chat, getting y'all engaged in it, makes it fun. It helps us out. So if there's topics out there that you haven't seen touched on, or maybe you just want one of our views on it, send that in with your questions or wherever. Y'all know where to find us. Ape.herf, Mr. Zino, and then Broncano Cigars. Preferably Broncano Cigars.
If you want to
do during the week.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do. If you want to hop on with us, that's perfectly fine. Let myself, Zino, Ape Herf know. We'll have you on. I don't care who you are. I mean, we'll get you a cigar to smoke with us, the same one we have. Just got to pay for the shipping.
Yeah, we gotta get Peter on. I'm curious. The episode that we do when we do the Royal Blue.
Okay.
I would love to have Peter on. I think that's a cigar. I know how the three of us feel about that cigar, and it seems like it's starting to catch on a little bit. It's getting a little bit of buzz again. But just seeing what they've been smoking, I want to get his take on it too.
I got to end it.
Up his alley.
I got to end it. It has to be under 2 hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks to everybody for coming on and watching us. Really appreciate it. Anybody else?
I'll catch you on the next one. Look, he done broke this shit.